who you should stop being kind to. As you get older, we grow up being told to be kind to everyone. And for the most part, that's a good thing. Kindness is a strength. But as we get older, something changes. Your time, energy, and peace become too valuable to waste. They're not unlimited anymore. You have to be careful where you invest them. Kindness should be a gift, not a burden. And if you're not careful, it can become a trap, especially when others start to take advantage of your giving nature. You deserve peace, not exhaustion. In today's video, let's talk about 5 types of people you should stop being kind to as you age. These people might be close to you: family, neighbors, even lifelong friends. But their behavior slowly drains your energy without giving anything in return. Let's dive in. And as you listen, ask yourself, is someone in my life making me feel this way? 1. The constant taker. Have you ever noticed someone who only calls when they want something? Never to check in, never to ask how you're doing. Just to request a ride, a favor, some money, or simply your time. Meet Gloria, 71. Her family sees her as the one who always says yes. Babysitting? Done. Watch the dog? Sure. Last minute help? No problem. But when Gloria was sick, nobody checked in. On her birthday, her phone stayed silent. That's when she realized these weren't equal relationships. She was giving everything and receiving nothing. There's a quote by author Brené Brown that fits perfectly here. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. As you age, your energy isn't something to hand out freely. You have every right to say no. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. Question for you: have you been giving too much to someone who gives nothing back? 2. The chronic critic. You know the type. They don't scream or insult you, but their comments leave a mark. They judge your clothes, your lifestyle, even your past. One comment at a time, they chip away at your self-worth. Think about Raymond, 82. Every Sunday he visits his cousin. He brings fresh bread, shares stories, tries to connect. But each time, his cousin finds a way to criticize. Why'd you cut your hair? Why do you sell that chair? You always take things too personally. Raymond brushed it off at first. But after years of this, he started dreading those visits. He doubted his choices. He lost joy. These critics often claim, I'm just being honest. But honesty without kindness is just cruelty in disguise. As Maya Angelou once said, I've learned that people will forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. You deserve to be around people who make you feel seen, not judged. Question for you: do you leave some conversations feeling smaller than when you walked in? 3. The guilt tripper. Some people know how to play the guilt card perfectly. They don't get angry. They just drop quiet hints to make you feel bad. You end up questioning yourself, even when you've done nothing wrong. Margaret, 79, lives alone. Her niece calls only when she needs something. And if Margaret says no, even politely, she's met with silence or passive comments like, I thought family supported each other. Margaret starts doubting herself. Maybe she really is being selfish. But the truth is, she's just tired. Guilt trippers use your best qualities, your kindness, loyalty, and empathy, against you. But love shouldn't make you feel guilty. It should make you feel safe. Question for you: do you ever say yes just to avoid feeling guilty, even when you really want to say no. The secret competitor. Not every threat to your peace is loud or obvious. Some people pretend to support you, but deep down, they're comparing themselves to you. They want to succeed, but they want to do it by making sure you don't shine too brightly. Helen, 76, joined an art class after years of putting her creativity on hold. She felt proud, stepping out of her comfort zone. Her friend Judy joined too, claiming she wanted to support her. But every week, Judy made little comments like, "That's bold for your age," or "Yours looks fun. Technique isn't everything." Those remarks might sound harmless, but they chipped away at Helen's confidence. That's the thing with secret competitors. They celebrate you only when they feel ahead. Real friends celebrate your wins like they're their own. If someone in your life only claps louder when they're winning, it might be time to take a step back. Question for you. Is someone close to you constantly turning your joy into their competition? 5. The passive-aggressive manipulator. Passive-aggressive people are tricky. They don't openly argue, but they leave you feeling confused and uncomfortable. They cancel plans without a word, respond with sarcasm, or give backhanded compliments, just enough to throw you off balance. Take Harold, 83. He's lived in the same neighborhood for decades. His neighbor Doug always smiles and waves, but when Harold asks for help, Doug replies with, "Guess you're finally slowing down, huh?" Or, "I'd help, but I like to keep my knees in working shape." It's always a joke, but it doesn't feel funny. Passive-aggressive behavior wears you down over time. You begin walking on eggshells, afraid of setting them off. And eventually, you silence your own needs, just to keep a peace that was never real to begin with. Question for you. Have you ever felt insulted by someone, but unsure if you were just being sensitive? Final thoughts. Now that we talked about these 5 types of people, ask yourself honestly, are any of them sitting too close in your life? Are you giving your time, your kindness, or your heart to people who tear you down, or twist your goodness into guilt? The older you get, the more sacred your peace becomes. You've carried enough. You've stayed silent long enough. Now is the time to protect what matters. You, remember. Being kind doesn't mean being available to everyone. Being generous doesn't mean being drained. And being loving doesn't mean allowing emotional harm. Set boundaries. Say no. Choose peace. Because sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself is finally saying enough. If this message spoke to you, let us know in the comments. Which of these 5 people have you dealt with? And how did you protect your peace? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that helps you heal, grow, and protect your well-being. Your stories and thoughts inspire others more than you know.